Your Daily 180, 180 seconds of pure Bible study.
Thank you for being with us today for this, your Daily 180 Bible study. This week we're looking at James chapter 1, 9, 10, and 11. And we're talking about having a proper perspective on who we are, a proper view of self, or you might say a proper self-image. In verse number 9, the lowly brother is told to glory in his exaltation and the rich in his humiliation. The reality is the gospel is the great equalizer. In the church of our Lord Jesus Christ, there is no big I and little you. We're all equal. We're all servants. And that's so important for us to remember. Jesus would say in Luke chapter 17 and verse number 10, we are just servants. And if we could remember that, that would change our whole perspective on life. Now, we're important as servants, but none of us are more important than anyone else. And understanding the significance of our service. In James chapter 1, verse number 27, it tells us that what pure and undefiled religion is. Notice what he says, verse 27, pure and undefiled religion before God and the Father is this, to visit orphans and widows in their trouble and to keep oneself unspotted from the world. It's not the big braggadocious things that we do. It's the simple acts of service that God calls upon us to do. You know, we are told in Matthew chapter 5, beginning around verse 14 through 16, let your light so shine that men may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. It's not wrong for people to see us doing good things. But I have to be honest, sometimes I'm a little bit suspect about individuals that go out and they do some good deed and they have to make sure that they post a gazillion pictures on Facebook and tell everybody about helping this homeless person or giving $1 to this person. I'm not sure really what they're hoping to accomplish by doing that. In Matthew chapter 23, there we see about the Pharisees. And notice what Jesus said, but all their works they do to be seen by men. They make their phylacteries broad and enlarge the borders of their garments. They just want to be seen. Over in Matthew chapter 6, he talked about the fact that they give to be seen, they pray to be seen, they fast to be seen. And notice what he says about their service, because this was what happens when we don't have a proper view of self. It ruins the service that we render to God. Verse 15 in Matthew chapter 23, woe to you scribes and Pharisees and hypocrites, for they travel land and sea to win one proselyte, and when he is won, you make him twice as much the son of hell as yourselves. We need to have the proper view of self if we expect to render acceptable service to God. Thank you for being with us.